What is culture? Culture isn't really a single thing, it's a broad term for all the habits and behaviors shared within a group of people. Culture can cover nearly every facet of a society. It can look at what people commonly eat, what transportation they prefer to use, what the living spaces look like, how people say hello, and the religion or superstitions commonly believed. Everything, even down to how early or late you should show up to a meeting in certain countries, falls under the large umbrella of culture. But what defines a culture? What makes people take on different behaviors like this? There are honestly too many factors to list, but generally, culture comes from two main factors: geography and history. Geography is mainly what people think about when talking about different cultures. People in different places act in different ways. This is because people who live closer together are more likely to have common experiences and share similar interests with their neighbors. History is another huge factor. North Korea is an extreme example. Having been conquered and invaded for most of its history, North Korea developed an extremely isolated culture, cut off from the rest of the world. Culture is unbelievably important to understand because going to a different place, there may be different expectations on how to behave and what's considered polite. In some cultures, it's seen as polite to stay quiet and calm. But this same behavior might be interpreted as rude in a culture where people expect you to jump in and be more involved with a conversation. This is especially important for businesses trying to expand overseas. In China, people are more likely to scroll through Google than people living in the US, meaning Google, an American company, has needed to make changes to optimize their user interface to work with the Chinese culture. But most of all, culture isn't a point of division between people. Rather, it's something to appreciate. The differences, both good and bad, are what draw our interest and help bring us closer together in this incredibly diverse world.